the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Hey Kevin, thank you. The Chicago Bulls revamped their front office. Along with that comes a new coaching staff. Expect an emphasis on passing, pace, and versatile players. The Bulls have talented young players, and as they develop that team IQ, they hope that this team will finally turn the corner. Kevin?
DA, thank you. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Pelicans, they're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for the Raptors, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately, they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet and Lowry are the 1 and the 2. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. And it's Baines in at the 5 spot. And for the Bulls, Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Young and Carter are the big men inside. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the court.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Baines. And it's Lowry penetrating. A beautiful reverse layup.
It is so hard to stay in front of a guy like Kyle Lowry because he is so quick laterally with the ball.
Young passes to Levine. Count that one.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Van Vliet. Last time out, he had 14 points. Stolen by Carter. Stolen by Van Vliet. Wants to get it to Baines and does. Anunoby kicks to Lowry. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Satoransky finds Carter. Lets it go with a 3. Can't hit that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Here is Carter, following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Drains the three-pointer. Levine's got 7 points.
Nice form, the elbow right in line. Zach LaVine has a fantastic-looking shot.
Lowry passes to Baines. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Satoransky kicks to Williams. Inside. Kick out to Levine. That 3 off the mark. Toronto trailer.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why, he helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's beloved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Fred VanVleet, a weapon from the outside, has a great shot that he can pull up at a moment's notice. He's consistent on catch and shoots as well as off the dribble.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And with VanVleet, about half of his shots are from deep.
You're right, GA. That's the #1 part of his offense, of his game right now. He can shoot it deep, but he also can drive it. He shoots a low field goal percentage from those shots because of the distance. But I love Fred VanVleet. He knows how to play.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
That's good from Young. Both free throws good from Thaddeus Young. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Passes it to VanVleet. Stolen by Satoransky. Goes up. And Levine with the slam.
Off the steal by Satoransky. He keeps his head up at both ends and looks to make plays.
VanVleet passes to Lowry.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
The shot by Satoransky, no good. Raptors trail by 3. VanVleet with it. Williams picks him up. Siakam outside. Back to VanVleet. Pass to Baines. And again, no good by Toronto.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
Bad shot selection can put you in a hole, which can make you desperate, which can lead to even more bad shots.
Here's Satoransky. He's coming off a 16-point game against Memphis.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
That shot missing, and Toronto will go the other way with it. The drive by Siakam. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Chicago.
Playing with great activity, Pascal Siakam's become so proficient off the bounce.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And the first one drops. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won most improved player in the league in 2019. And as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward. Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt. You know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
Satoransky.
And what you like about Siakam as a rim protector, the strong fundamentals, able to affect shots without fouling.
Now here's Williams. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet. Here's Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw good from Thaddeus Young. That one is no good.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
The pass to Siakam. Over Markkanen. Baines trying to get open. Basket good. Siakam's got 8 points.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
And while we have a moment, let's find out which point guards have had the best month from the charity strike. Well, you look at Satoransky, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
He's been a model of consistency at the free throw line all season. He's as dependable up there as he is on the floor at any given moment.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Buries the long-range jumper.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Here's Lowry. Baines trying to get open. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got his second basket of the night.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Levine against Lowry. Levine passes to Williams. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Pass to Baines. Levine against Lowry. Kicks it out to VanVleet. From outside, off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The shot by Williams, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And VanVleet, here we go. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. Levine inside the 3-point line. And Baines pulls it down. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And a missed layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Satoransky kicks to Markkanen. And again, Chicago, no good. The Raptors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game.
Well, what did Coach tell us? We wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Chicago making some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Young, and it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Williams. And then for Toronto, Len comes in for Aaron Baines, and Chris Boucher's subbed in for Anunoby. Chicago's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Levine against Lowry. Levine can't hit. Raptors shooting 47% here so far. Lowry drives in. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Passes it to Levine. And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the triple. Raptors leading by 3. Van Vliet kicks to Low. Feeds it to Len. Takes it from 10. That one off the back iron and out. And Chicago shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Lowry against Porter. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Right side Lowry. Siakam outside. Pulls up. And the call will be against Alex Len. That's his first foul. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Satoransky. And then for Toronto, Thomas checked in for Siakam. Norman Powell comes in for Kyle Lowry. And it's Terrence Davis in for Fred Van Vliet. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
This shows marketing's understanding of the game. You play me to shoot from the outside, well, I'm going inside.
White against Davis. Kicks to Powell. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Porter. Here's White. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now here's Thomas. D right on him. Powell for 3, and it's White with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. Second shot opportunity. Shot's good by Gafford. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside Thomas. Back to Davis. And he lays it straight in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Valentine. No points in the game yet for him. It's Powell on the wing. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. Davis gets a wide open look. Rebounded by Gafford. Well, the Bulls shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Outside White. From the line. Off the left rim and out. Raptors with the lead. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Boucher, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Now the Bulls with it. And here's Porter. Pass to White. Outside, marking it. The kick out to Porter. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the Bulls with another miss.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Thomas dishes to Len. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one doesn't go. Davis with some nice D. Now the pass to Boucher. Here's the 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We come back right after this. Pascal Siakam, before the game tonight, shared his thoughts, reminiscing about his championship year with Kawhi Leonard.
We was always a team, and I think we don't look at one player and say he's going to save us. You know, we got to save each other. We got to play for each other.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Davis. Thomas is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Len in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary, The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category, and a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. Number 1, the Raptors.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bulls trail by 7. White the pass to Porter. Knocks it loose. Here's Gafford, guarded by Powell, and it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. White looking around, down to 5 on the shot clock. He gets that one.
Nice touch from the mid-range. You can't give Kobe White these looks.
Porter against Powell. Down low. Here's Boucher. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Carter. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. The shot by Valentine, no good. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Good chance here for Porter. They get it back. Carter. Davis with some nice D.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Thomas kicks to Davis. Rebounded by Gafford. Bulls trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
White, good.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Now, here's Boucher. Thomas passes to Powell. Thomas kicks to Powell. From deep. That shot off the mark. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And last year, Greg, we saw Likett more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Williams comes in for Valentine. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. And the Raptors with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Van Vliet finds Lowry. Loads it up there for Siakam. Here's White. Offline with his 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Carter outside. The dish to White. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. White's got 8 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Van Vliet against White. Van Vliet passes to Lowry. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Levine. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Williams kicks to White. Levine against Lowry. Pass to Young. Good D by Siakam. Toronto trailing. The drive by Lowry. Count it. Good. He's got 8.
Kyle Lowry isn't tall, but he is fearless going down there in the lane.
Into the Bulls, shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Knocked away. Fast break, Toronto. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
For Toronto, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Satoransky's checked in for White. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
He'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Kyle has a way of getting into a defender and drawing a foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, a multi-time All-Star. He's an NBA champion now. It's taken some time, but Lowry has finally silenced his critics.
So he gets them both.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Levine looking around, dishes it to Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Pass to Baines. Here's Lowry. Guarded by Levine. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Anunoby against Levine. Anunoby, no good. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Bulls trail by 4. Now, here's Satoransky. Outside, Levine. Takes the 3. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lowry against Carter. Shots good by Baines. Baines has got his second bucket tonight.
A master of the pick and roll. Kyle Lowry firmly in control of this offense.
Chicago's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Carter outside. Outside, Levine. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Levine's got 11 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Lowry against Levine. And it's sent back by Carter.
Nice anticipation from Wendell Carter. He keeps himself in position to make defensive plays.
Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago.
Timeout, timeout.
4-point game. Chicago calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Van Vliet. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 17 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
Now here is Carter. 9 points last game out. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Poke loose. And so here's Toronto. Here's Lowry. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Bulls trail by 6. Outside, Levine.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Here's Satoransky. He kicks it to Levine. Young outside. Back to Levine. Here's Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
This is what Carter's built to do. Attack on the interior and impose his will.
For Chicago, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And that one falls for Carter. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
And we've seen this before. Zach with the ability to put up points in bunches.
Van Vliet outside. Kicks to Lowry. Siakam against Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam's shot is off. Bulls trail by 4. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
The first free throw is good.
We're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
The Bulls making a switch here. Porter's checked in, and then for Toronto, Chris Boucher's checked in for OG Anunoby, and Norman Powell subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Good on both.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Van Vliet against Satoransky. Van Vliet kicks to Powell. Rebound by the Bulls.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And he banks in the layup. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Satoransky. Outside, Levine. Here's Satoransky. Back to Levine. Pass to Satoransky. And the Bulls with another miss.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
The Bulls shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Back to Markkanen. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Baines has got his 6th rebound on the night. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And the pass to Levine. And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Number 1, the Bulls. The Raptors in second.
And these are 2 teams that excel at punishing opponents for their mistakes. I mean, they certainly did that last season.
Free throw good, Levine.
A late bloomer in high school, Zach LaVine could still be just scratching the surface of his true ability.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Daniel Gafford comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Satoransky. Raptors also changing it up. Lenz checked in for Aaron Baines. Matt Thomas comes in for Pascal Siakam. Davis is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Pass to Powell. 1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. And it's denied. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Boucher with the ball. He's got 6. Thomas surveying the D. Passes to Len. Over Valentine. And it's Len. That time on the assist from Thomas. Len's got the lead up to 8 now for Toronto. .58 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Porter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Levine double team. Wide open. Porter, no luck.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Pass to Len. Outside for Davis. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Powell finds Boucher. Shot clock at 6. The tray. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Bulls trail by 8. The pass to Markkanen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Alex Len picks one up.
You know, I'll tell you, Markkanen's not a guy you want to send to the line. Excellent foul shooter.
And the first one at the line is good. And Markkanen drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
That's a 2 from Powell. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
I'll tell you, Otto Porter was all over that shot, suffocating deep.
And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 5 assists, and 1 steal. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
World champion Kyle Lowry. Sometimes people want to talk about what he can't do, but give him his respect. He can light you up on both ends. And as we've seen, this is happening tonight.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hold on, Ernie. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the 3. See, Ernie, that's all the coach got to do. Tell him stop shooting the 3. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Toronto leading by 6. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, Young and Carter are the big men inside. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
The first one falls.
He's gone from undrafted to a champion. Fred VanVleet has come a long way, and he's not done yet, in my opinion.
And so VanVleet nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Here's Levine. The Raptors getting the bucket. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. A three-pointer, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now, here's Satoransky. On the wing, Levine. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Satoransky against VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Passes it to VanVleet. Cans it from downtown. VanVleet's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
Here's Satoransky. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Levine. That shot off. Good D by Siakam.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
They double team Siakam. Baines with no one around. No good from outside.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Levine can't hit.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
OG Anunoby out of Indiana. He was the 23rd pick in the 2017 draft. Another great draft selection that day. Slipped due to injuries concerns, but he's been great.
Here's Satoransky. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And Smitty, with OG Anunoby, he has a very high ceiling with what he can become.
Greg, OG Anunoby can impact the game on both sides of the ball, which is fantastic. He's a solid defender, and with the ball in his hands, he's very smart, making good decisions. This team is very excited to see his development.
Count the basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 18. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. No good, unable to end this run.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Well, for the past month, it's been quite a three-point shooting display for these small forwards. Just check out their percentages from long range. And you look at Anunoby, a dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the three isn't all, though, that they do. But it sure is a lot of what they do.
When the three-point shot is working for one of these fellas, that's when the defense has to be worried, because any of them can get hot from behind the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
All right, a chance here to check out Kyle Lowry. Coming off a terrific season, 9th in assists, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Now here's Levine. 18 points for him. Lowry passes to Baines, deflects the pass. Anunoby. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. Bulls trail by 20. And here is Satoransky. Outside, Levine. Pass to Young. 5 on the clock. Good work there as it goes. Young's got 5.
And you see the pass. Levine improving as a playmaker, learning how to succeed at this level.
To the middle. The shot by Lowry, no good. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this: if he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter, The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
That one falls. Van Vliet's got 9 points in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Bulls trail by 18. Now here's Satoransky. 5 points in the game. Outside, Levine. And the layup is good. Levine's got 20.
If history is any indicator, more often than not, Levine's going to take this shot. It's what he's built to do.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 17. And the pass to Baines. Over Carter. Hits the jump hook. Baines has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's Satoransky. From the wing. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Levine. He's got 20. Carter right side.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine. 22 points for him.
When they go up-tempo and push the action, they are speaking Zach LaVine's language.
Toronto calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Markkanen, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Daniel Gafford comes in for Thaddeus Young. Porter's checked in for Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. And then for Toronto, Lenz checked in for Aaron Baines. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Powell in for OG Anunoby. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry. And so Lowry nails both of them. Markkanen with it. He kicks it to White. Rejected by Len. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len. Here's White. Here's Gafford. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Gafford's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Raptors leading by 18. Van Vliet outside. White with the defensive effort. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Porter kicks to White. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup. White's got 10 points.
His quickness is almost unguardable. Kobe White with the nice little floater.
Now Lowry, 19 points in the game. To the inside, stolen by Markkanen. Levine wide open, and the 3 ball is good. Levine's got 8 here in the quarter.
That's his 2nd three-pointer of the night, 1 in each half. trying to keep the defense honest.
Lowry drawing the double team. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 15.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Levine throws it down.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
And here's Lowry. Van Vliet outside. And it's good for 2. Van Vliet's got 11 in the second half.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 15-point game. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Levine. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here is Lowry. He's got 19. To the paint. Intercepted. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Valentine wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Len. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Powell dishes to Len. Outside for Lowry. Back to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Pass to Boucher. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Bulls trail by 14. Outside Porter. White against Van Vliet. Up top, Markkanen. The shot by Valentine, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Lowry. The shot's good. Lowry's got 21 in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
There's 1:47 left to play in the third. The kick out to Porter. Here's Len. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Van Vliet. 23 points for Kyle Lowry. .124 left in the third quarter. Porter passes to Markkanen. He dishes it to White. To stop the run. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The shot by Powell, no good. It's his first trip to the line.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Toronto. Thomas comes in for Norman Powell. Davis is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Raptors leading by 16. Lowry passes to Boucher. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Chicago's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. White finds Porter. Pass to Gafford. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
For a stretch 4 who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Markkanen does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Davis. Clock at 6. There's the pass to Boucher. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's White. No good that time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Toronto right now, Thomas is out there with Davis. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Len in at center. Raptors leading by 14. Taken away by Williams. Pass to Gafford. Outside Markkanen. Bulls moving the ball around. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam.
You know, he's exceptionally focused, well liked by his teammates. Markkanen looks to be a centerpiece for the future.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
And Markkanen drops them both. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
That shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. Anunoby passes to Thomas. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
What Markkanen does there defensively, he uses his size, stays focused, and stays connected.
Passes it to Satoransky. Shot clock at 5. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
The drive by Siakam.
Such a fluid mover off the bounce. Siakam gets to his spot before the defense can react.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Satoransky, the pass to Levine. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Off target with his 3.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now, here's Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Over Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
Yes, people have been surprised by Siakam's offense. What I'm surprised about is the efficiency.
They throw good. Siakam.
And Pascal Siakam can absolutely score in bunches. Put up 25 in a quarter last season, and when he gets going, look out.
GA, when Pascal Siakam is on, it seems like he's involved in every play. Must stay consistent. But you know what? He's a special player who can carry a team to win on any given night. You have to give Pascal Siakam a lot of credit. He's continued to improve the shooting percentage both from the field and the line.
Here's Anunoby. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Williams. Bulls trail by 13. Bean passes to Young. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Carter kicks to Williams. Pass to Satoransky. Lets it fly. And that one hits back iron. Toronto leading by 13. Here's Anunoby. Lays it up off the glass.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Here's Satoransky. Now the dish to Levine. The 15-footer. That one no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Van Vliet against Satoransky. Young passes to Levine. Young trying to break free. Bucket is good. Levine's got 29.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Inside, here's Baines. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And the Raptors lead by 17.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Thomas, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Levine's got 14 points here in the second half. And here are the Raptors now. Van Vliet with it. Now Anunoby to the paint. Here's Siakam. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Siakam's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bulls trail by 17. Satoransky bounce pass. Levine against Thomas. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got 33.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
They double team Siakam. Young with the steal. Satoransky finds Levine. The kick out to Young. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Williams. Levine for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Van Vliet against Carter. And there it is for him. Van Vliet's got 19 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Bulls have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Down low, Levine, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You have to be ready to receive when Satoransky has the ball. Shows excellent vision.
Van Vliet outside. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And he finishes the break with the lay-in. Levine's got 40 points.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Satoransky against Van Vliet. Dishes to Thomas. Siakam kicks to Thomas. Off target from outside. Bulls trail by 10. Nobody near Williams. Great positioning on the putback.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
And the Raptors call time here.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives it. He is really fed off that. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Chicago's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Satoransky, the pass to Levine. Satoransky against Van Vliet. Releases from 15. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Van Vliet against Satoransky. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Lowry from outside.
You see the quickness and focus of Levine. Tracks the shot, shuts it down.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Now here's Satoransky. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Outside, Levine. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Anunoby against Williams. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. To the middle. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 8 now on the night. And here is Satoransky. Now the pass to Levine. Satoransky against Van Vliet. Satoransky looking around. Williams finds Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. For 3, Levine. And it's Toronto with the rebound. To the inside. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 10 points in just the second half.
A good find by Kyle Lowry. Doesn't always get enough credit for his vision.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Down by 15. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky against Van Vliet. And it's Carter penetrating.
You see it there on the drive. Wendell Carter with well-developed fundamentals.
Lowry against Levine. Anunoby in the corner. Launches a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Levine's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here is Lowry. In the corner, it's Boucher. Anunoby has the open look. No good with the triple.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
The shot by Satoransky, no good. Raptors leading by 10. And Van Vliet, here we go. Got it, number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
This is what happens when Fred gets into a rhythm. His whole offensive game rises to another level.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Williams against Anunoby. Kicks it to Lowry. Pass to Boucher. Oh, good on that one. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Raptors.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Kyle Lowry.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And then for Toronto, Alex Lenz checked in for Aaron Baines. Johnson comes in for OG Anunoby. And DeAndre Bembers subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Flynn. Outside Thomas. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And White with the stuff.
Kobe White with the quickness and the dunk at the end.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
White against Flynn. And so it's Toronto winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyle, congrats on the win. What did you guys want to accomplish and get this win?
Everybody played. We all played together. You know, we stayed, aggressive and stayed the course of the game.
Thanks again, Kyle. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.